Oh, yes. The trailer we brought down. It is freaking dark out here this evening. We are at our delivery point down here at the Grand Strand at the beach. So, man, I figured let's walk around for a few minutes, man. Usually, after I drop and swap, I usually go ahead and hightail it out of here. But tonight, it's going to be a little different. We're going to walk around for a few minutes. Somebody's walking around over there. That doesn't look. Hope it's somebody that's that works over there. I don't know. My God. Man. That dude's just walking down the street. Can I change the camera on here? Let's see. Let me see here. Settings, camera. All right. Can we front facing? Let's go to the back. See if that works. Hey, it works. Now you can see what I'm seeing in this dark, desolate area. Let's see if we can go back. Settings, camera. And let's go back to the front facing. There we go. All right, we're back. It's about 11 o'clock. 11 p.m. Man, it's freaking humid down here. Golly, man. That's the trailer we're taking back. Gosh. I can't stand when you're down here and it's just so still. It's just so still. There's no sea breeze, no nothing. Nothing at all. God almighty, man. Oof. Starting to sweat. I ain't doing nothing but just walking. Myrtle Beach down here at night, man, is known for their humidity. I've been coming down here for years. Well, with this job, anyway. And then, of course, since I was real young. But when you're young, you don't deal with issues like that. You don't worry about heat or cold or humidity. That doesn't bother you, right? Well, I'm telling you, when you get older, whew. We're going to have to try to go inside, see if I can get something to drink out of the machine or something. It's just too humid. Man, it's so quiet out here. You can hear a pin drop. Look at the smoke coming out of that trailer. Because they didn't shut the door all the way, so the cold air is hitting the warm air, and it just, I don't know if you can see that or not. I could see it. Oh my goodness. Whew. Lord. It is late Wednesday night, and here within about a few minutes or so, it's going to be Thursday morning. And I don't know if I'll be working Thursday afternoon or not. For the past month and a half, I haven't had to work on Thursdays. Well, except 1 week. That was on the 4th, July 4th week. I had to work 5 days. But Man, let's go inside for a minute. Good Lord, they got the AC on in here. This is torture, man. It's just too dang hot. Oh man, that makes all the difference in the world right there. Good Lord. From one extreme to the other. Are they about out of ice cream in here? Yeah, almost. This whole thing was slammed full, and all that's pretty much gone. I think there's one M&M bar down here, or a ice cream cookie. Got one of those left. I got one of those the other night. And in here you got Snickers. Those are Twix. It's okay. I don't know what that is. Some kind of Dove bar or something. No, it's a Mayfield fudge bar. See, Mayfield used to be our competition years ago, and now we're all owned by the same company. That's something I used to see when I was a kid. But I don't feel like having none of that. I do want a Gatorade, though. I like to have a Gatorade out of here. This is the cheapest place to get it, man. Cheapest place. Can I set this phone up over here for a second? See if I can get a Gatorade out of here. Let's see. Will it work? So I can get to the machine. Will it take my money? That's the big thing. Will it take the money? This thing's really sensitive when it comes to. Well, it took that one. That's good. I tell you what this thing's sensitive about, and that's quarters. Any kind of change. It does not want to cooperate. All right. What do you want? C4. You get 75 cents back, and only the other quarters get stuck up in the chute up there. And I got to use this little spoon, try to dig them out. There we go. Man, what is that noise? I think it's the refrigeration unit on the back of this machine. All right. Let's get my drink. There we go. Okay. There we go. Boy, there ain't nobody jumping in this live stream. We're going to have to get ready to cut this thing off, ain't we? It's late, man. It's late at night. Ain't nobody, everybody's in the bed. That's the bad thing about working a different shift, man. Everybody, when you try to go live or something, some staples. You try to do something out of the ordinary, and it doesn't get seen. Man, I get that, man. It's totally cool. I understand. Totally cool. Somebody left their watch hanging up here, so that's cool. It's a little fast. It's 11:07. And this says 11:13. So their watch is a little fast. Oh my gosh, man. Well, let's see. I don't know what good this is going to do, but I'm going to say it anyway. I got a live show scheduled for Saturday at 9 p.m. So hopefully want to have a few people on. I had one subscriber reach out to me and asked, could they'd like to be on? Did I mind? I said, no, not at all. Don't mind at all, man. So if things go according to plan, we'll have I don't know, 3 or 4 people on. Should be pretty fun. And Saturday at 9 o'clock Eastern. Man, I wish it felt like this outside. I like to walk around. I don't. The last thing I need to do is sit. I sit enough in that truck, but yeah, man. So 9 o'clock Eastern on Saturday. We talk about all kind of guitar stuff and this and that and whatever. And it should be pretty fun, man. Looking forward to it. It's something different. It's pretty cool to do stuff on your own, but on the flip side, it's nice to, you know, have some different opinions involved when you're live, pretty cool. I tell you, man, if I'm off tomorrow, that's going to work out really well, in my opinion. I got a lot of stuff to do, man. I've only been back to work. Let's see. This is my first week back from vacation. Is that right? Nope. This is my second week back. So, got a lot of stuff to do, man. It's as you see, I'm live right now at 11:09 at night. I get finished here. I got to drive almost 5 hours back to the dairy. Well, we got to get to the truck stop, get fuel in the truck and trailer and all that stuff. Get back to the dairy, get our stuff finished. Excuse me. Then drive an hour home and go to bed. But if I'm off tomorrow, that'd be great because I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff to do, man. A lot of things to do. Tim back trucking. What's up, man? Thank you for commenting. He said headed to bed, but I wanted to show some support. Have a safe ride. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. You get some sleep, man. That's why I say I know I'm on a different schedule than a lot of people, and that's cool, man. It's no problem. People can watch this on the replay, man. I better think of some cool stuff to talk about, right? Oh Lord, man. Let's see. What else can I talk about? There's all kind of stuff, man. I'm a big talker anyway. Something I did not know, I will say this. The company I work for, I've been working here since 2000. And what's really strange is I just showed you a minute ago a ice cream cooler that has some ice cream for the employees. And you notice it's getting very, very slim pickings. Well, I found out why recently. Our company is out of the ice cream business, which is really weird because they've always had ice cream ever since I can remember and ever since I was a kid, like I said a minute ago. So I was last weekend, I had to go to my mom's and cut her yard for her. I got done cutting the yard for my mother, and I went down to Spinks, which is a convenience store. It's a convenience store chain that's really big in the Spartanburg and Greenville area. And whenever I do yard work, it don't matter my yard or my mother's or whoever's. I always wear one of my work shirts, and the reason is because I like to put my phone in my pocket and have my earbuds in and listen to a podcast or listen to some music while I'm cutting grass. So it's convenient to have these pockets here for when I'm doing yard work, right? On the mower and everything else. So anyway, I got done doing my mom's yard and I went to Spinks and putting fuel in my pickup truck. And there was this lady, she saw my shirt and just I don't know this lady, and she had two grown kids. I'm imagining they were her kids. The guy looked like he was almost my age, maybe in his early to mid 40s, I guess. And the thing I notice, and I'm not trying to be rude here, but a lot of this happens in my neck of the woods where I live. You see a bunch of grown ass adults still living with their parents. They ain't got the kids, the grown kids, which they're not kids, they're adults, don't have a job. They're living with their mom and dad if he's still alive, and she's still supporting them. And I could just tell, just by the way they were talking, interacting with each other, you could tell that was the situation. Their business, not mine. It's just something I noticed, and I just never understood that. I have a cousin. I have a grown ass cousin. He's like 3 years older than me. He still lives at home, and with his mom. And now I understand now because you know she's getting up there and she's having some issues. So okay, he's I guess he's helping his mom. I'm sure he is. But I know back in the day, man, he had his issues like I guess we all have. Anyway, so I'm at Spinks getting fuel in my truck, and the lady goes, "I'm kind of looking over here, right? I'm just looking, putting the gas pump handle in the nozzle." She goes, "Do you work for Pet?" And I turned over, and she's looking right at me. And she's putting gas in her car. I said, "Yes, ma'am." She goes, "Well, let me ask you something. How come I can't find no more Pet ice cream?" And I was like, "Excuse me?" She goes, "I can't find it nowhere." And I thought, this lady must be losing her damn mind. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And I said, "Well, right up the road is we have a grocery store in town called Ingles, right?" So I said, "You can find it at Ingles up here. They got it there." She was like, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. You can find our ice cream in there." Okay. So I got done and I finished putting gas in my truck. And I looked at the lady. I said, and her grown adult kids. I said, "Y'all have a nice day. Have a nice day. It was good to see you. Be careful out there." She goes, "Okay, you too." So I got home and I was telling my wife about it. I said, "I was getting fuel at Spinks down here, and this really nice lady, older lady, she asked if we still made ice cream." And she said, "I don't know. Do you?" And I said, "Well, I don't see why not." So later that day, or that evening, I went to Ingles and I said, that was in the back of my mind. I said, that lady, she must be crazy or something. I said, many times I've been in this grocery store, I've always seen our brand of ice cream in here. Now, the big brands here in this area, of course, is Pet and Mayfield, Briars, uh, uh, what's some big names? Oh my God, Ben and Jerry's. All the other big ice cream brands. Well, Pet has always competed with these brands and has always done very well. So anyway, I go to Ingles and I'm getting stuff for dinner for that night. This was again this past weekend, and I said, "Let me walk over to the the ice cream section. Let me walk over there." And I look and I scan back and forth. And I'm looking and I see Mayfield. Like I said, Mayfield used to be one of our biggest competitors, but now we're all under the same umbrella. So they're not we don't compete with them no more. I don't guess. And so I'm going back and forth and I'm looking and I said, "Nope, I don't see no Pet ice cream." And I said, "Maybe I'm the dumb one." Well, I've been working here for 23 and a half years, and I just recently found out that yeah, the company I work for, they're out of that. They don't they don't they don't deliver it no more. They don't manufacture it. Um, because here at this location, they had an outside hauler, outside carrier, would bring ice cream down here once a week, and it got to where I didn't see that no more. So I thought maybe I just missed him. I was like, maybe he's already come and delivered and he's gone, but I haven't seen it in a while. And then another coworker of mine told me, he said, "Yeah, they're out of the ice cream business, man." So he confirmed it. I was like, wow, all these years, and the dairy where I work out of, where I get the milk every day, they used to produce milk. They still produce milk. They used to produce the ice cream there. because I used to deliver it. They quit doing that years ago, and they had it coming out of another facility, and now they just don't do it no more altogether. But I thought that was wild when that lady asked me that. You know, do y'all not sell ice cream no more? And I thought, what the heck is this lady talking about? She was right. She couldn't find it. I couldn't find it either, and I was like, wow. So it's gone, man. It's crazy. Things change, man. Things change. The older you get, things do not stay the same, and that's just life. But I don't like that, man. I'm not crazy about that at all. I'm just not. A buddy of mine, uh, he sent me a message earlier in the night, and he was talking about the holidays and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. How it's going to be different for him this year and his family. And I said, yeah, man. I remember when I was young, my parents had a Christmas Eve party every year, and I always looked forward to that every year. That's the only time I'd see a lot of my dad's side of the family, my cousins and all that. And then, of course, as I got a lot older, Facebook, you reconnect with these people, but I mean, do you really? You know, you kind of get on there, hey, how you doing? You know, it's all good, but you don't really. That's about far as it goes. As far as it goes with me, I'll put it that way. I don't go out of my way to go visit nobody. Hell, don't have time. Everybody's busy, and I'm one of those people. It's just not the same, is it, man? You know what makes me feel old is when I get ready to lay down early in the morning. I just kind of skim through Facebook, and I find more and more people in my group of Facebook friends. They post stuff from like old catalog ads or something from back in the day, and I don't know, like old Christmas pictures, like all the toys under the tree and all the you look at the how the toys were back in the day and stuff nowadays. It's like what the hell is that? But yeah, toys and stuff were a lot cooler when I was growing up, and that's probably what my parents thought when they got old too, and they saw the stuff I like. They probably thought, what the hell is that? I was big into Star Wars and all that stuff when I was growing up. Big Star Wars fan. I was always a fan of the original, what they call the original trilogy: Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. That's my era right there. All the other movies, eh. Showing my age, ain't I? Showing my age big time. Oh God. I actually a few years back, I actually went on eBay and purchased some of those original figures that I had when I was a kid. And because when I grew up, man, I don't know what I did with that stuff. You get older and you get your driver's license, you discover girls, and everything changes, and you're like, you throw all that stuff in the trash. I had no clue that stuff would be valuable later. But anyway, a few years ago, when my credit started to turn for the better, just it started to get a little bit better. I was on eBay and I was looking up some authentic Star Wars figures from my childhood, and they called it. The name of it was the first 12 or something. I think that's what they called it, and it had Han Solo, Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, Obi-Wan Kenobi, all the original characters, right? So it was 12 of them. So I went ahead and I was like, the guy was asking. It wasn't too much, but it was more than what I didn't have that kind of money in my pocket. So I said, man, I'm going to apply for some PayPal credit. And I got approved. I'm sitting on the couch on the laptop, and my wife is sitting over here. So all she sees is the back of the laptop. She don't know what I'm doing, because she's sitting over there. And I'm like, I got approved, man. So I bought those figures, and I went on this Star Wars binge. I bought some of the ships I had, and man, I spent some money. I still have it today, but what's really cool about those figures, I know they're authentic because if you look at on the back of the figures, look on the back of the one of the legs, it says copyright 1977. So it's they're the real deal. So it's pretty cool, man. And that when I got those in the mail, it kind of made me kind of I flashed back to when I was a kid. Just to hold those figures in my hand, I was like, wow, they seem so small. I thought that was cool. You know, I don't know. I guess a lot of people do that when they get older. They go back and get things they had when they were younger. Could be a car, could be like me with the memorabilia, could be stuff like that. I don't know. I guess it's just a sign of you're getting older, and that kind of makes you feel young. I guess that's what music does for me. Playing music makes me feel young still, even though I know I'm not young anymore. I still got a couple of good years left, but that's about it. We need to get ready to wrap this up. So, I hope you enjoyed this Fast 30 at Myrtle Beach. Sorry, it wasn't me walking on the coastline or anything of that nature. Because that is, can't do that. I'm officially on duty, not driving, right? So I don't know if I'll be back here tomorrow night or not. I kind of hope I'm not, but I wouldn't mind just having a 4-day week. But I gotta lock this door too. Make sure it's locked. There we go. And I'm not turning the lights off because they were on when I went in. Here we go. Well, we gotta go lock the gate. Get ready to get out of here, man. Start heading back up the road. Turn on the AC. All that good stuff. I hope I didn't lock the door. I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't. Good. I was able to get me a drink, though. Cheaper than the truck stop, right? Oh, man. Woo, baby. Please turn on some air. Oh, my gosh. It's just too... I hit that button for that light, man. What's going on? Whew. God almighty. Right, here we go. Let's see. Turn on some air. All right, there we go. All right. Whew. Don't you hate when you first turn the air on and it's just hot air for a couple of seconds? R2, R3, thanks, man. Thanks for y'all jumping in the chat there. Hey, go to bed, man. Get some sleep. I'm out of here. We'll see everybody later. If you watch this on the replay, thank you very much. God bless. See ya. Bye-bye.